Guys, welcome again to Into the Night. This afternoon I'm doing another product review from Armytek. This is the Wizard C2 Pro Max. So it's like a right angle headlamp or just a right angle light. So we'll get it on the bench, show you what's inside the box and see how it performs when it gets dark later. Okay, so here's the contents of the box. We've got a pocket clip, nice stainless steel pocket clip that goes on the side of the torch if you want to use it for that. We've got an insert so you can use an 18650 battery instead of a 21700. We've got a bag with a couple spare O-rings to go in the threads. We've got the magnetic charger, so it's like a smart charger, so if the tail cap is screwed hard on it won't charge, so you have to loosen your tail cap and put in the lockout function to be able to charge it. We've got a nice holster, Velcro to hold it shut. We've got the head strap itself, so the torch will clip in there. You pull the O-ring over and clip it on there to undo it, so it's pretty good quality elastic they've used. They've got some instructions which tell you the function of the torch, how to change the modes, and we've got the torch itself. So this is one is supposed to be 4000 lumen output on it, and so it's a reasonably bright little torch. So they also come with a 10-year warranty on it as well, which is pretty good. So it's just a white light. It doesn't have a red light in it. It's just a straight white. So they're saying here foot max output is 4000 lumens, 114 meters of throw, and a 2-month run time on your lowest mode, your moonlight mode. So yeah, so you got different modes. You got the strobe 1 and strobe 2. You got strobe 3. You got Firefly 2, which is like your moonlight ones. You got your main 1, 2 and 3. So there's your lumen, so you can pause that and have a look at it if you want. They've also got them in 2 turbo modes as well. So turbo 1's only 1300 lumens, run time of 3 hours and 20 minutes. Well, 4000 lumens runs for 3 hours and 15 minutes, but it'll go for 900 lumens after 50 seconds for the remainder of the time. So anyway, that's just the basic function and some specs about it. So here's the torch itself. Same sort of build as the last Armytek one I reviewed, but it's just a little bit bigger in the body. Here's the two of them side by side. So this is the Wizard C2 WR. There's the red warm white and the red light. This one here's just got white light. So the C2 WR is a fair bit smaller and a bit lighter too, but the construction of it is the same. I really love this light. It's been my most used light, or the one I use most now. But so this one here is still the same, very good construction, feels really good quality. We'll just show you the battery. The threads are nice and smooth. So it takes one 21700 battery, 5000 milliamp hour one in there, but you can use this one if you want to use a 18650. Just slot the 18650 in there. So we'll put that back in. Just nice gold contacts in there. The threads are lubed up too, so it makes it smoother and they're not gritty. So anyway, the lockout feature of this is you just turn that quarter of a turn, and you can't turn it on then. So you just turn it right up, and you can push the button, and it comes on to whatever the last mode. So it's got a memory function, so whatever the last mode it was on, that's what it'll turn to. Okay, so to go to the modes, so if you press and hold, it goes to your moonlight. Press and hold again, and it cycles through. So this is how it comes out the box. And you double click, it goes to turbo, and double click again, it goes back to your. So that's just your standard mode. So to change it to the next mode, so your undo the clip, undo the cap, you press it and hold, you turn the cap on until the light comes on and you let it go. So you long press, it goes to your firefly, you press and hold, it cycles through your 2 firefly modes. Double click goes to your mid-range, triple click goes to your turbo modes, there's your 2 turbo modes, 4 clicks, it goes that's your 4000 lumens, really slow, slow strobe, there's your lowest light output slow strobe. And there's your fast strobe. So if you turn it off, turn it back on, it's still back on that same mode. So I'll just get back out of it. Double click goes to whatever. Triple click goes to turbo modes. And there's your 4000 lumens constant. So well, anyway, so enough of that. We'll take it out into the dark later. Okay, so here's the Wizard C2 Pro Max from Armytek. I'm just going to show you how it performs out in the dark. Okay, so here's it on the lowest moonlight setting. You can just see the ground. We go up to the next brightest one, and I can sort of just make out the garden over there and the tree. Now if I double click, there goes to your next brightest setting. So your 1, 2 and 3. That's in your mid-range, so as your camera you can sort of just make out that tree over there in the distance at about 20 metres. So that's your second one in your mid-range, and there's your brightest one in your mid-range. So now if I triple click, there's the second brightest setting, so you can see that tree out there quite good. Now I go up to there's a full 4000 lumens. Now that just lights the yard up really, really well. Now if you've got to go to your strobe, you do 4 clicks, so 1, 2, 3, 4. You got your fast strobe, you got your slow strobe with full brightness, and you get your sort of half brightness slow strobe as well. So you press it to off, and whatever it remembers whatever last mode you're on, you click it on and it's still back into that strobe. So if you turn it off and press and hold, or double click, triple click, goes to your whatever last mode you had, or last setting you had in each mode. So there, that's 4000 lumens straight up. It's really, really nice and bright. Okay, so to use it as a headlamp, that torch just clips into there. You got this O-ring, you pull it over and clip it on that hook, and it's really nice and stable. So you can, the straps are fully adjustable to fit your head, and I really like that it's just got the button on the top, so you just press it and switch it on, switch it off. It's really, really easy to use. So you just angle it to wherever you want. And I love that if you want to throw it in your bag or something and take it and you don't want to accidentally get it turned on, you just loosen the tail cap and it doesn't switch on. Same again, tighten it up and press it and it turns straight on. So to wrap up, I think this here is a really, really good little torch. Next to the Wizard C2 WR, it's a little bit bigger, also a little bit heavier, but it's not very heavy at all. It doesn't feel uncomfortable to have it on your head. I was using it the other night mowing the lawn, and yes, it got dark and I had to mow the lawn. I didn't have time during the day, so I brought this out and put a bit of footage up here now, just riding around the yard on the mower. It was really, really good. I could see where I was going really clearly, and the grass I had to cut where the long patches were, and it was just really easy to made life in the dark very, very easy. So I do really, really like this torch. I think it's really well worth the money. So if you are interested in purchasing one of these, I'll leave some links in the description below. But for a torch like that has a 10-year warranty, It feels like a very, very good quality. You wouldn't be breaking that. I reckon you could run over that with the car. I'm not going to because I don't want to scratch the paint up on it. But you could run over that thing and it wouldn't break. It's very, very tough torch. And yeah, so I really, really like it and I can definitely recommend it. So if you want to go and purchase one, go to the link in the description below. And yeah, I'll leave a review at that and I'll catch you on the next one.